A growingly unstable and volatile Afghanistan is causing worry to the world. Worsening human rights, in particular women's and girls' rights, poverty, hunger, terrorism, and the spread of drug trafficking. There are countless issues that the people of Afghanistan have been facing under the Taliban rule. World leaders under the aegis of the United Nations recently held a closed-door meeting in Doha to reinvigorate international engagement around these key issues and to engage the Taliban government.
The meeting was about developing a common international approach, not about recognition of the de facto Taliban authorities. The participants are worried about the stability of Afghanistan and have expressed those serious concerns. They relate to the persistent presence of terrorist organizations, a risk for the country, the region, and further afield.
The Taliban returned to power in August of 2021, and since then have restricted Afghan women and girls from participating in most areas of public and daily life. Women nationals have also been barred from working with the UN in a country where nearly 29 million people depend on humanitarian assistance. The UN Security Council recently unanimously adopted a resolution condemning the decision, saying that it undermines human rights and humanitarian principles.
The current ban on Afghan women working for the United Nations and national and international NGOs is unacceptable and puts lives in jeopardy.
Antonio Guterres said the situation in Afghanistan was the largest humanitarian crisis in the world today, and that he would meet the Taliban when it was the right moment to do so. According to the United Nations, a record 28.3 million people in Afghanistan are in need of assistance this year, making Afghanistan the world's largest aid operation. The UN is asking for $4.6 billion to fully fund relief efforts this year. The UN humanitarian coordinator warned that Afghanistan was also the world's least well-funded operation, with less than 5% funding pledged so far. Regular Afghans, particularly women and children, remained oppressed under the Taliban. They depend on humanitarian assistance, but any remaining hope they have for a brighter future dwindles the longer the international community leaves them in need.